Hi there guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well today. Back with another video. This one is all to do with makeup bits that I have found on TikTok shop or have gone viral, and I wanted to pick them up to try them myself, but I also thought that as I have seen them everywhere, loads of people seem to be speaking about these products. I thought that maybe you guys would like a honest review of everything as well. So that is basically the plan for this video. I've got loads of different bits and pieces which I am so excited to try, but that's obviously hence the makeup free start to this video. Let's get cracking and see if we can find some new makeup favourites in the different bits and pieces that I've picked up. So one thing that everybody on TikTok seemed to be talking about was the Garnier vitamin C range. I saw so many people talking about this. So it was a deal that Garnier were doing on TikTok shop. So you got a micellar vitamin C cleansing water. So it does makeup remover, but it also cleanses and brightens. There is the vitamin C brightening eye cream. This is one of the things that actually really attracted me to the bundle in general, because it says for tired and dull under eyes. And I do have a huge ring light here, so that's probably not helping show the genuine look of my under eyes, but they need a bit of love, so I thought I'd give that a try. We also have the Vitamin C Daily UV Brightening Fluid that has SPF 50 in there, and that is to moisturise, protect, anti-dark spot and sheer tint. So this will give a bit of colour to the skin as well, but not expecting any kind of full coverage or anything like that. The fact that it says sheer does mean that it will be really low coverage, but just kind of give you an all over base to go about your day with. And then these two seem to be a little duo because one is for daytime and one is for nighttime. So we have the Brightening Anti-Dark Spot Serum, which has 3.5% vitamin C, niacinamide and salicylic acid, and then that is complemented by the Brightening Night Serum, which is 10% pure vitamin C, and it's meant to target dark spots, dullness and fine lines. So I'm really excited to pair these together and give them a go. Okay, so I've just pinned my hair back and we're going to start off with a little bit of the micellar water, and I'm just going to pop that onto a cotton pad. Pop that all over my face to just take off anything throughout the day. Ooh, that smells lovely. I can't decide what I think it smells like, but it smells really clean, really fresh. I have not worn any makeup to work today, so this is just getting off any dirt and oils that have built up during the day. I don't think it's going to tell me what it smells like, but it smells lovely. I'm going to try the Vitamin C Daily Brightening on the back of my hand because I have some more products later that I probably don't want this on my skin for. So let's just dab a little bit on there. So if you can see there, that is how it has come out on the back of my hand. And then if we just rub that in with my finger, again, that has a really fresh scent, which I absolutely love. And then it's all blended in there, but can you see that little bit of glow? I don't know if I'm making this up. If I compare with this hand that obviously hasn't got it on, I do feel like there's a bit of a glow on this one. So the colour, it is there, but it is very, very slight. If you have darker skin tones, I don't know how this would work for you, but for lighter skin tones, it has just kind of seamlessly blended into my hand there. But I feel like for a no makeup, running around the house kind of day, if you just want a little bit of glow to feel a little bit more confident in yourself or whatever it may be, then I do feel like this is a really good idea for what I would probably be reaching for. So then we're going to pop on the daytime of the Vitamin C Brightening Anti-Dark Spot Serum. That's a bit of a tongue twister, that is. So it comes in a little pot like this, and I'm just going to kind of put a few drops all over my face. Honestly, everything in this range just smells amazing. So I've got it dripped on there. I'm just going to rub it all in. There we go. So that is all rubbed into my skin. It's feeling nice and hydrated. Nothing really to report. It's feeling nice on my skin. So yeah, and I feel like you can see, especially on my forehead, you can literally, oh my goodness. Why can you see the ring light in my forehead? Oh my God, can you guys see that? You can literally see the ring light in my forehead. Oh my goodness. Okay, love that. And then we're going to move on to the brightening eye serum. And so this one also has banana powder. So I feel like that's exciting. So I'm just gonna, oh, it's coming. Just gonna squeeze this up to get a little bit on the top there, and then again, I don't know that the ring light is giving the best results here, because obviously it's kind of really brightening everything anyway, but I feel like I can see a difference here already. Honestly, I could just be gaslighting myself right now, but I do feel like this eye does immediately look brighter than this one. Let's go in with this one and see if it makes a difference. I do feel like you need to tap it in after you've used the applicator, because the plastic applicator is good for kind of spreading it all about, but I do just feel like a little bit of tapping in with your finger. I actually could be gaslighting myself right now, but I'm looking in the viewfinder of my camera and I feel like my under eyes do actually look brightened. Is this just me? No, it can't be, because even in this mirror over here, you can tell the kind of yellow, which is cancelling out like the dark purplish, because obviously that's how colour theory works. You've got like purple on the colour wheel here, yellow's opposite, so they kind of complement and counteract each other right away. That's why like blonde hair, if it starts to go brassy, you start using purple shampoo to counteract the yellowness. Do you see kind of the colour theory here? So obviously darks are like blacks and purples and stuff like that, which can also be seen underneath your eyes. So this being a yellow product makes a hell of a lot of sense, and I do think, I genuinely believe that even from one application of that, my under eyes look brightened. So huge thumbs up on that. Right, so now that we have the base sorted, we're going to move on to the Mrs. Glam Glorious Skin Powder Foundation. First of all, it says it's infused with hyaluronic acid. If you've been around on this channel, you will know my skin adores hyaluronic acid. I've literally got the Vichy 89 hyaluronic acid right next to me. And if you have seen those videos on TikTok where somebody has the powder pad and just kind of does a streak down their face and it's like maximum full coverage, that is exactly what we're going to try and achieve if I can open the box. So this is the Mrs. Glam powder. I went for shade 02 Light Gold, and you've got the mirror in the one side, and then you do just have the Mrs. Glam imprinted into the powder foundation itself. I'm going to do a couple of swipes in here to kind of give it as good a chance as possible. We've got it all loaded up onto the thing here, and can we recreate that viral moment? I also really hope that this is the right colour for me, because that does look quite dark, but it's literally shade number 2, so... Well, it's definitely created that viral moment that I see everybody doing. Do I think it's my colour? Maybe not. Do the full face and see what we think. First thing that I'm thinking is that with how full coverage it is, it does not feel like I've got anything on my skin. Okay, you know what, actually, I feel like this could be my colour. It is ever so slightly too dark for me, but I do think that I can get away with it. And then I have also seen other people on TikTok doing this with a powder brush rather than the pad applicator that you get. It achieves still a really nice flawless finish, but it gives less coverage. So if you aren't looking for full coverage, that could be an option. Although I think I'm going to be honest, it's close, but it's not as full coverage as what I feel like I was led to believe. And I don't feel like it's buildable either. I feel like if I'm going over one of the same places, it's kind of removing rather than adding. And then I don't know if you can see, but I do have a couple of little spots under the skin on my forehead, and I feel like you can still see those. It's obviously not my colour. My face does not match my neck right now, but it's also not completely too far off, so I do feel like I could get away with it, especially if I've had a tan, got anything like that on, then I do think I would be able to use this colour. And I do think I like it, I really do. I do see myself reaching for this again. I just don't think it's quite what I've seen on TikTok. Like, obviously we did achieve that like stripe down the cheek, but that led me to believe that it was extremely full coverage, and that's just not what I think I'm getting. Okay, I've just added a little bit of bronzer in the same places that I usually would, so in my cheeks, on my nose, and a little bit on my forehead. And I have just realised that I've been really silly. So I was going to pop the Ekin-Su by Be Perfect under this to see what we thought, but I got too excited by the foundation and went straight for it. So we're still going to try the Ekin-Su Radiant Glow Luxurious Multi-Use Skin Perfector. So we're just going to drop a little bit on the back of my hand there. And I think we're going to try and use this as a highlight, so popping it on the tops of my cheeks here. This could go really badly because obviously I've got powder foundation and this is liquid, so this would probably work better on top of a liquid foundation, obviously before you set everything with a powder, but we're gonna have to go rogue today because I've messed up. So we're just gonna grab a little bit of that and just kind of tap it onto the tops of my cheeks. Okay, especially to say that I did not know how this was going to go. This has given me a lovely glow. Can you see that there? That literally looks amazing. Let's put a little bit more on. So that's actually worked really well over the Mrs. Glam powder foundation, which I did not expect at all. And so you can see that we have a little swipe of that left on the back of my hand, which if we just rub in, gives a lovely glow on there as well. Can you see it here? A bit of colour as well but it is lovely, shiny and glowy. Oh my god, look at that. I am so happy with this. I feel like I'm going to use this all the time because obviously it says that it can be used, well, multi-use it says. I feel like this can be body, this can be literally anywhere, and I picked that up in number 01 light. Okay, so off camera, I have just finished off my makeup. I've put some bronzer on, I've put some blusher on, we've got some eyeshadow, the brows and the lashes. So all that I would need now to finish off this makeup look is something on my lips. Now, that's where the next part comes in. So this is probably, I was going to say this is probably one of the most viral things on my TikTok at the moment, but in all honesty, it's genuinely every single thing in this video that I have been seeing on such a regular basis that it's crazy. So I have 4 of the lip gloss, is it lip gloss? They're like the lip liners. You let them sit and then you peel them off and it's like a lip stain that stays on your lips all day. So this is from Lacquer Rain. I was going to buy just 1 or 2 of the shades, but then last minute I saw a package for all 4 of their shade range. So we have number 1 Rose Pink, number 2 Natural Mauve, number 3 Brow, and number 4 Cool Cocoa. So I am so excited to use these. My friend came around my house the other day and had, I couldn't tell you which colour, but had one of these on and I was like, oh my god, that looks amazing. So that's another reason as to why I brought this. So I want to kind of try every single one, but I don't really know how I'm going to do this because they're a stain. So I'm wondering if we can try and, all of like the cellophane stuff is sticking to me. I'm wondering if it'll work on the back of my hand to like show you the colours. I am genuinely such a TikTok shop addict. So if there's anything on TikTok shop that's going viral on TikTok at the moment that you would like me to try, let me know in the comments and we'll make it happen. So I've got the cellophane off of all of those now. So let's start with number 1. So this is what it looks like, and then you have a little line at the bottom there so you know which one's which. You get 2.5 mil in each one, and oh gosh, that looks really dark. You see that? That looks so dark. Anyway, let's try this on the back of my hand. I don't know what I expected, but it's quite like a jelly texture or consistency, should I say. Like it's quite gloopy. I don't know if you can tell there on the back of my hand that it's a bit gloopy. But that was number 1, which they haven't got the shade names on the product itself. So this is Rose Pink. So this is number 2. Again, these look so dark. I guess that's going to be the point though. You kind of peel them off to reveal the lighter shade. So we've got number 1, number 2, number 3 is called Brow. Honestly, right now, I feel like they all look the same. But that's number 3. And then let's put number 4 on my hand as well. Okay, so that's all of them. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, all on the back of my hand. I'm going to leave those to dry, and we're going to put one of them on my lips. And I think I'm going to go for number 2, which is the Natural Mauve. I still don't know how to say that, to be honest, because I feel like that's going to be the one that's most like my kind of colour. I do like quite a browny, nudie lip, so I feel like this could be the one for me. And so we're just gonna line them. I already feel like I'm not that precise. Oh my god. And then we're gonna try and do the same on the top lip. Oh no, I'm getting this everywhere. I don't know if you can see, but I've messed up that corner of my mouth, which is really annoying, but practice makes perfect. It's not very forgiving. If you mess up, I feel like that's it. But looking in my mirror over here, which is further away, I feel like it's okay, but this is definitely the better side than this one. But from a little bit further away, I feel like it's not too bad. So, should we see if we can peel my hand ones off? It's, how do I know? Oh my god, it's literally, can you see that? It's literally like lifting already. So, oh, okay. So that's number 1. So that's number 2. I can't believe this is working. I feel like this is blowing my mind. Moving on to number 3. Number 3 might actually be nicer than number 2 because both of these are a brown colour, but this one is a cooler tone than this one. So now I feel like I'm wishing I put number 3 on my lips, but oh well. And then number 4. I don't think I'm ever going to use number 4, but this is number 4 here. What was that one again? Number 4 was Cool Cocoa. It is definitely cool toned, really cool toned. In person, it almost looks grey, whereas obviously you've got the cooler brown, the warmer brown. This just looks grey in comparison to the other two. But this first red one's really pretty as well. So I think number 1 and number 3 are my favourites. And then this has dried now as well. So I feel like we can take this off and kind of get rid of the gothic vibe that I've got going on here. Oh my goodness. There is a couple of places where it has been left darker. So if you can see here, it's almost like the top layer has been left. And there's a couple of little kind of black flecks. But in all honesty, that could be user error. That could be in the areas where I didn't put it on quite as dark and level as the rest of my lips, but it's definitely worked. And you know what? Especially looking in the camera here, I feel like maybe it actually wasn't too dark. We also have 2 lip glosses here. So these are meant to be really hydrating. So this is from Handy Yan, I think is what that's saying there, Handy Yan. So I got number 04 and 02. Oh, look at the swirly. How funky. And then this one's got swirly as well, but no, they are different. This one's lighter, this one's darker. I'm going to be completely honest, these are a lot more pigmented than what I thought. So this one here is number 04. Ooh, I really like the colour of 02. So this one here is 02. This might work, that one might work better for what I was planning anyway, to be honest, because the plan is that I'll have a nice lip liner on like this. There's a smell to this lip gloss which I am not fond of. Like, oops. Like, it isn't offensive, but there's just something about the scent of this lip gloss which is making me think of like Claire's Accessories. That's the kind of vibe that I'm getting. Nothing wrong with Claire's accessories, but obviously much younger target market. However, having said that, look at my lips. Like, you know what, fine, I'll smell like Claire's accessories. Look at my lips right now. That is such a gorgeous combo. That is actually beautiful. What an, oh my God, right, I am, which one did I even use? Was it number 2 out of the lip liners? I think it was. This is going to be my new lip combo because what the hell? I'm obsessed. I am absolutely obsessed. I will smell like Claire's accessories. That is fine by me now that I have seen the results. I should not have judged it so quickly. I'm obsessed. And I actually feel like it also really complements my blue eyes, if I say so myself. And then I've already smudged this lip gloss on the back of my hand. So we're going to go back to the Micellar Water by Garnier and just kind of pop that on another cotton pad. And then I'm just going to wipe this off of the back of my hand. But then this also could be a really good test for whether the lip stains stay. They are significantly reduced. They have come off quite a lot with the Micellar Water. However, they're not completely gone. They are still there. So not completely, but they do pass the durability test. But yeah, so this is the little makeup look that we have created using all of my new bits and pieces that I have picked up from TikTok shop. I am really excited to continue using genuinely all of these products. Obviously with like the lip liners and the lip glosses, I have my favourite colours, and I will try other combinations, and I'm sure that I will settle on some kind of favourite combos, with this being one of them. But I will still use the lip liners and the lip glosses on quite a regular basis, I feel. So quite genuinely, everything that I have spoke to you guys about today I will be reusing because I've actually loved everything 100%. So 10/10 haul from me. Really actually happy with myself because it's not a waste of money. I am going to use everything that I have paid for, which makes me extra happy. So as I mentioned earlier, if there is anything that you would like to see me try, whether it's from TikTok shop or whether it's from somewhere else, please make sure to let me know down in the comments, and we will get these videos created for you guys, because I do want to make sure that you're enjoying watching these videos as much as I am enjoying creating them. If you did like this video, then please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you would like to see more of my videos, then I would love it if you were able to hit that subscribe button. It does really help me out if you do. But yeah, apart from that, that brings me to the end of this video. I do hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one.